Hi, I'm Janie Heitner.
And I'm Nicole Schultz. Welcome back to Johnnie Bennie Campus News, CSB-SJU Weekly's news show, filling you in what's going around campus.
This past Sunday, CSB Residential Life held their annual Halloween in the Halls event. This event welcomes the local community members on campus to help celebrate the holiday with trick-or-treating in the first-year residence halls, hay rides around campus, and fun Halloween-themed games and treats in Gorecki Fireside. As always, there were great costumes represented.
Have you been wondering why there's so many ladybugs on campus? Now we're going to Charlie Frisk, who will answer that question for us.
Hi, this is Charlie Frisk reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. The gradual drop in temperature has alarmed the resident ladybugs of CSB-SJU that these are the last few warm weekends on campus, causing a massive migration of the speckled bugs. The Minnesota ladybugs are correctly known as multicolored Asian lady beetles. The lady beetles also have been called the Halloween lady beetle, fitting in perfectly with the current fall season. The multicolored Asian lady beetles are not native to Minnesota or any part of the United States. Originally introduced in California in 1916 as a means to control aphids, the beetles slowly spread themselves throughout the country, finding themselves in Minnesota in 1994. These lady beetles are not and have never been a part of any release program in Minnesota, said Jeff Hahn in a University of Minnesota report on the beetles. Typically, these multicolored beetles will cling to tall and sunny buildings with high colored contrast. This explains why so many of them can be seen collecting on walls of Gorecki at CSB, Palestra at SJU, and both campuses' dormitories. This phenomenon is due to the instincts the beetles had when they lived in their native habitat, collecting on cliffs as the temperatures dropped in Asian countries. After the beetles find a surface, they tend to crawl into small spaces, creeping into anything from students' dorm rooms to the link. The invasion can cause ladybugs to get trapped in areas where there is an increased likelihood of annoying or killing beetles. When a ladybug is annoyed or killed, they release a highly unpleasant odor that most students on campus immediately recognize. In an interview with the New York Times, Michael F. Potter, an entomologist at the University of Kentucky in Lexington, said, "When the beetles are handled or disturbed in any way, they emit a yellow substance from their leg." A smell test study by a postdoctoral researcher, Lingsheng Kai, as well as Iowa State entomologist Matthew O'Neill, said that the overall smell is a mixture of nut-like, green bell pepper, potato, and moldy odors. But do not worry, you will not have to deal with the smells too much longer as winter approaches. This is Charlie Frisk for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Back to you, Nicole.
Thanks, Charlie.
Earlier today, I met with Career Service Assistants Jordan Stavedall and Matt Safi to learn more about the Career Expo taking place next week on Wednesday, November 8th.
Hi, I'm Janie Heitner here in Experience and Professional Development with Matt Safi and Jordan Stavedall. We're here to talk about the Career Expo upcoming next Wednesday, November 8th. And to start it off, let's talk a little bit about what the Career Expo is.
Sure. The Career Expo is a chance for students to start thinking about the possible career options in their future. It includes a career fair where students can connect with alumni in various organizations and companies, possible internships or job options and networking chances there. There's also a LinkedIn photo shoot where students can get professional photo taken for their LinkedIn profile. There is career seminars where students can get information from a panel of alum regarding various career areas. And there's a mentor meetup where students can connect one-on-one with alumni.
Awesome. And then what kind of companies are going to be at the Career Expo and what are they looking for from students?
Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of different companies there. We're expecting 90 plus. Some that are just coming up to me off the top of my head are Habitats for Humanity, Securian, Best Buy, and Target. If students are interested in a full list, they can actually go to the Career Services page, click on Expo, and then hit Students. And then on the side, there'll be it'll say fair organizations, and then I'll give a full list of all the organizations that'll be there.
Why should students attend the Career Expo?
Students should attend Career Expo to practice networking, seek potential career opportunities, and interact with alum.
Once again, thanks Jordan and Matt. The Expo sounds like a great event with lots of networking opportunities for students.
Regarding events taking place this week, on Friday in Alum Hall from 8 to 9:30 p.m., join Campus Recreation for yoga and stick around for yogurt bar and a photo booth afterwards.
On Saturday, starting at 7 p.m., the Institute for Women's Leadership invites you to attend the Fall Beaver Moon Campout on Watab Island. Bring your hammocks, sleeping bags, and ghost stories and enjoy the Beaver Moon, a full moon in November named after beavers who build their winter dams at this time of the year.
Also on Saturday, the Joint Events Council is hosting the 2017 Turkey Olympics. This Thanksgiving-themed event takes place in the HCC from 9 to 11 p.m.
If you are looking for FAEs to attend, this week is the CSB Women's Choir performing in Sacred Heart Chapel this Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Next week, CSB-SJU celebrates Week of Sustainability. Join the Sustainability Office for events all week, including coffee samples on Monday, solar farm tours on Tuesday, testing body scrubs made from uncycled coffee grounds from Clemensburg on Wednesday, and various lectures and panels.
Let's head over to Haley Myron to take a look at Benny and Johnnie sports.
Thanks, Janie. This is Haley Myron reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News with this week's sports roundup. The St. Benedict hockey team started its season out 0-2. The team lost 0-6 against the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire Blue Golds on Friday, October 27th. Junior goaltender Julia Carley ended the day with 41 saves. Then on Saturday, October 28th, they lost again 1-3 to Concordia, Wisconsin. Senior forward Kennedy Hagenes tipped one in the back of the net off a shot by first-year forward Riley Schneider. First-year goaltender Kaylee Medved finished with 27 saves for CSB. CSB Hockey returns on November 4th when it hosts alumni for an exhibition game. CSB Hockey will begin MIAC play on November 9th against Hamlin at the MAC in St. Cloud at 7 p.m. The St. John's hockey team started its season with a 2-0 winning streak. The Johnnies beat Bethel 5-1 in its non-conference season opener in Blaine on Friday, October 27th. Sophomore forward Kyle Wagner and defensive men Cole Studo and junior forward Joe Chitwood all scored a goal in the matchup against Bethel. Sophomore forward Brady Hepner scored 2. Sophomore goaltender Andrew Lindgren made 23 saves. The Johnnies continued their win streak, beating St. Mary in a 1-0 shutout Saturday, October 28th. Senior forward Huba Sakesi put one in the back of the net off a one-timer by junior forward Matt Colford. Freshman goaltender Mac Barglove made 30 saves in his collegiate debut. The Johnnies continue non-conference play with a pair of games in Wisconsin next weekend, with a game on Friday, November 3rd against Wisconsin River Falls at 7 p.m., and then against Wisconsin Stout at 7 p.m. on Saturday, November 4th. The St. John's football team looks to return back to play after a bye week. The Johnnies moved up one spot to number 6 in the latest D3Football.com poll posted Sunday, October 29th. SJU football will play its last regular season away game this Saturday, November 4th, in St. Paul against Hamlin University. That's all for this week's Sports Roundup. I'm Haley Myron with Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Back to you, Janie.
Thanks, Haley.
That's all for this week's episode. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Nicole Schultz.
And I'm Janie Heitner. For Johnnie Bennie Campus News, enjoy the rest of your week and make sure to tune in next time.